This week's project is called Then and Now. This project was inspired by these images that captured or combined some catastrophes or wartime photos with modern day photos, kind of having this juxtaposition of then and now, what was happening, versus kind of this, and a lot of times, romanticized version in these European countries. What we are going to do is take some images from Old Time Calvary that I have scanned and uploaded to a Google Drive, and I want you to create a juxtaposition of that old time photo of Calvary, whichever you choose, and a modern day photo of Calvary. So you guys will be, in theory, taking your own photo of modern day Calvary and creating this then and now overlap of layers in Photoshop. Once you get access and go into the old Calvary photos, the ones that I've scanned in, you can click and go through each of the photos to start kind of coming up with an idea. Maybe you want to juxtapose some old chapel photos with what we currently do. Maybe you want to do a classroom photo and do a sort of then and now in the classroom with these little kids. Maybe even some photos from an event like this end of school party or the recent Winter Wonderland party. We've got students racing here. Maybe you want to do a comparison between them and something from a current PE class. Consider the locations as well. What's in the background? What could you compare? Where is that in terms of modern day locations? And how could you take the perfect angle to compare with a photo from modern times? This is a float one you'd have to download and turn it over and crop it a bit. And I decided I wanted to use one of these old nativity photos whenever they did the Christmas program and compare it to our particular Christmas program, and I had some from last year. So you click the download button, and it is a PDF, but that should be able to open in Photoshop. A file. Open. Downloads. Okay, you could go ahead and use the crop tool. This straighten feature looks like you can turn the photo a bit by drawing along the bottom. Okay, that's pretty good. Now I do want my then to be in black and white. So this one currently is, but if yours was not, you could go to Image, Adjustments, Black and White, and it'll turn it black and white. You can see I even adjusted mine a little bit to get some of the yellowish, but I'm going to keep the yellowish. So I'm going to hit cancel. So to bring another photo on top and not lose any of the quality, you need to go to File, Place Embedded, or you can just click and drag from here. But this is the older way of doing it. So I have my new picture of the Christmas program. Let me zoom out a bit. Now I'm going to change the opacity. Actually, what I want to do is I want to bring my black and white one on top. And you may be able to do this a different way, but I want my new one to serve as kind of the full background, while this is just going to be cut out a bit. So I did my Control T to do the free transform, and I had the opacity turned down so I can see where I want to place this image. And once I'm happy with that, I can hit the check mark. I think I want them more over here actually. And I may cut out all of these people on the right. Turn the opacity back up so you can see what you're working with on your black and white photo. And you can do the quick selection tool, or you can use the pen tool to cut things out, or you can use the soft eraser. Let me give that one a try. I think I'm happy with that. So we kind of get this fade in and out from old to new. Maybe shrinking these guys a bit so they're about the same size. Okay, then now I have my then and now. So as you can see, the actual creating of this doesn't take that long. That's very, very simple. It's just my 2 layers and figuring out how I want them to work together. Now, what does take a while longer is your idea, or at least it should, because you want to have a really well thought out and fleshed out idea and photos that work very well together. So make sure you're taking your time to look through the old photos of Calvary and thinking about how you could incorporate that with a new photo of Calvary. Is there a photo that we already have in existence that you're thinking of that you want to use, or is it a photo that you're going to need to go and take? Coordinate with me and we will work together to make sure you are able to get the photo that you need to work with your then and now project.